everyone and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, where today it is time for our level 58 weaving quest. Hello there, minion for today, Wind Up Amalsha, and hello Averyl. What do you got for me today? Averyl's eyes are shining with glee. Satora, I have wonderful tidings. House Durandare accepted me as a chirurgeon. I can go with Freskin now. Of course I've yet to tell Mother, but she's been acting strangely. Why, she asked me to spin a wool donation and she told me she needed it last bell. So I worked as fast as I could and just finished it. I hate to ask, but would you be a dear and take it to her? I ought to deliver it myself, but Freskin has been training with his master at arms and I'm worried about him. I'd like to inspect him when he gets back to make sure he's alright. Alright then. Let's go deliver the donation of wool. Hopefully it's a satisfactory donation. She hasn't exactly been doing much spinning on her own. It's been mostly us, admittedly. Alright, Glenda, where are you? Looks like you're in the deeper reaches of the cathedral. And the actual cathedral itself. There you are. I got the wool for you. You? What are you doing here? Making the delivery for your daughter? Oh, I had hoped Averyl would come herself. But I wasn't expecting her until later. She shouldn't have finished this quickly. Maybe she's improving. Very well, tell her to make a set of monastic robes. If she can't do it, she will not be leaving the house on these ridiculous outings. I will forbid it. She has everything she needs for weaving in her chambers. And don't you dare make the robes for her. If you sew so much as one stitch, I will be able to tell. Oh dear, alright. Back to Averyl then. It does kind of seem like her mother's trying to keep her preoccupied so she can't go out and do anything. Averyl, bad news! Your mother wants you to weave some monastic robes. Freskin is safe, though he managed to bang himself up a bit on the road home, somehow. Now what of Mother? She wasn't too angry, was she? She actually said you were improving, and she didn't expect you to finish so fast, but you need to make some monastic robes now. Is that a jest? I can't just make monastic robes with a flick of my wrist. It's as if she sensed I'm lying. Why else would she burden me with an impossible task and take my freedom if I fail? God, if only you could do it for me. But Mother will notice and then I'll be locked at home forever and ever. I'll just have to roll up my sleeves and do it myself. Where do I begin? What do you use for monastic? Oh, that's right. Crawler silk. It's impossible to find any of quality in Ishgard. But it's not cheating if you spin me the silk and I make the robe, is it? Ha, that's it. If I can do this if you make me 3 spindles, please. I'm down with this. This seems like a pretty reasonable division of labor. Sorry your mother is being like this. Crawler silk is just gonna need 3 crawler cocoons, 2 silkworm cocoons, 1 effervescent water, and 5 lightning crystals. Let's go ahead and macro craft it. It needs to be high quality. And since we'll be using this in our crafts for today, for our crafting log, we will be going over the locations of everything when we get to the crafting log. Alright, my mistake. 1 craft of crawler silk only makes 2, so we need to actually double the number of ingredients I said. And do 2 crafts. So 6 crawler cocoons, 4 silkworm cocoons, 2 effervescent water, and 10 lightning crystals. There we are. Averyl, I have your crawler silk right here. Honestly, what is she thinking? I'll show Mother I can do it. I just need crawler silk. So what are monastic robes used for anyway? Obviously they sound like they are religious garments. Beautiful! This is exactly what I'd expect from you, Satora. God's willing, it shouldn't be too hard to make monastic robes using these materials. I'll get to weaving them now. Wait here, I'd like you to look over my effort. Well, that turned out much better than I expected. Well, thanks to the crawler silk you spun me, I dare say. Averyl, what are you doing loafing about here? I gave you a task. Hello to you too, Mother. Oh, and the robes are finished. What? How? Did Satora make them for you? Are you passing her work off as your own? Don't lie to me, girl. Why, Mother, you wrong me. She did obtain the materials, but I stitched the robes from collar to hem entirely by myself, thank you. The seams aren't quite even. Very much your handiwork. I'm so happy you're satisfied, Mother. I take it I have your permission to be away from home more often. It's just more pleasant outside, don't you think? Arrogant girl, you remind me of... What in the world? Oh, who cares? She didn't say no. I've got all the time I need to practice conjuring now. Thank you again, Satora. I'll call you again for one last request, if that's alright. Just before Freskin and I leave. Alright, sounds good to me. I am curious what that was about with her mother, though. Reminds her of who or what? Anyways, I'm pretty sure I just remembered how this questline ends. Took me long enough to remember it. So, hey, I'm excited if I'm right. I'm very excited for how that's gonna go. Anyways, let's get started on our crafting log for today, not the Mogpendium. And we should be able to just filter out and go directly to crafting. Alright, let's get started. And while we craft, I'll go over our crafting ingredients that we need. Starting out with the crystals, we are crafting level 57 and 58 recipes, including the collectible. We are going to need 20 lightning shards, 20 water shards, 27 fire crystals, 118 wind crystals, 33 earth crystals, 299 lightning crystals, 98 water crystals. From time gathering in the East Shroud, we can use botany to get 2 silkworm cocoons. In Eastern Lenosha, we can use mining to get 7 volcanic rock salt. Oh, what am I missing? What am I missing? Oh, I need to do 2 of the intelligence dissolving. Got it. Alright, in Eastern Thanalan, we can mine up 3 gold ore. And in the Sea of Clouds, if you have flight, you can use botany to retrieve 28 Abelathian mistletoe. From fishing in the Churning Mist, you can fish up 4 Mogpoms if you have flight. And in the Sea of Clouds, you can fish up 4 blue cloud coral. From regular gathering in the South Shroud, we can use botany to get 64 flax and mine up 11 effervescent water. In Western Thanalan, we can mine up 3 iron ore. In Central Thanalan, we can mine up 10 rock salt. In Northern Thanalan, we can mine up 3 grenade ash. In the Ravanian Forelands, we can mine up 15 titanium ore, 12 raw opals, and use botany to retrieve 66 stalks of Rami, and 13 dark chestnut logs. In the Churning Mist, we can mine up 24 cloud mica. In the Sea of Clouds, we can mine up 15 Aurum Regis sand and 28 Abelathian spring water. And in the Kurthus Western Highlands, we can use botany to get 4 mist dill. Alright, next up will be the drops from enemies. From Caracoles, I want to say? Yeah, ornery Caracoles in Kurthus Central Highlands, south or northwest of Camp Dragonhead. We can get 10 fleece. From the dragons up in the Ravanian Forelands, up in the very northeastern corner, up at the Iron Feast, we can get 3 dragon skins. From the bears to the north of Tailfeather, we can get 2 bear fat. From Dalmals in the Sea of Clouds, we can get 21 Dalmal hides. From Deep Eyes in the Kurthus Western Highlands, we can get 28 Deep Eye tears. From Crawlers in the Ravanian Hinterlands at the western exit from Idleshire, we can get 3 crawler cocoons. And in an area we cannot go yet, we can fight chimeras to get 50 chimera mains. I got those off the market board. On to pre-crafts. As a carpenter at level 54, we can craft 1 dark chestnut lumber. As a blacksmith or armorer at level 54, we can craft 3 titanium nuggets. At level 56, we can craft 3 titanium ingots. Next up will be goldsmith, where at level 56, we can craft 4 cloud mica whetstones, 4 opals. At level 58, we can craft 3 Aurum Regis nuggets. As a leather worker, at level 54, we can craft 7 Dalmal leather. At level 56, we can craft 1 dragon leather. As a weaver, at level 32, we can craft 10 crafts of linen yarn to get 20 total. At level 54, we can make 22 crafts of Raimi thread to get 43 total. At level 54, we can craft 20 Raimi cloth. At level 57, we can make 1 craft of crawler silk to get 2 total. Next up will be Alchemist. Let's see, at level 25, we can make 10 Natron. At level 58, at level 53, we can make a bunch of dissolvents, grade 1 dissolvents. Specifically, we're going to make 2 crafts of Dexterity for 6 total, 1 craft of Strength for 1 total, 2 crafts of Intelligence for 4 total, 2 crafts of Mind for 6 total, and at level 56, we can craft 14 crafts of Hollowed Water for 42 total. Now, going back to Carpenter, at level 56, we can craft 1 Hollowed Chestnut Lumber. Next up, at level 56, we can craft 20 Hallowed Raimi Cloth as a Weaver. And as a Weaver at level 58, we can craft 10 Chimerical Felt. And that is all the pre-crafts we need to make 1 of everything from level 57 to 58, including the collectible today. I'll be back once I'm done with our crafting to turn in the collectible and wrap up for the day. Alright, our collectible for today is a rarefied Hallowed Raimi Doublet. Let's go ahead and hand that over to our collectible appraiser. And there we go. We are all caught up on collectibles. Well, all caught up on Weaver for now, rather. Awesome, I don't think anything we crafted today is for our crafters or gatherers. It's all new gear for our... for some of our combat jobs. Not all. Interesting. Alright then. Before next time, I'm going to go ahead and update my crafting macros. It won't affect y'all, it'll just make my macros a little bit more efficient since we have higher stats now and higher levels to make use of more abilities. But yeah, I'll go ahead and get those updated, and next time on Final Fantasy XIV, I believe it is time for level 58 Alchemy. I'll see everyone next time for that.